What's up, y'all? It is Michael B. Fishing. I'm super excited down here in Filmora, Florida, as you know, and we're going fishing today. I'm gonna start off on the pier, then go to the causeway, and then I may fish from the beach today. I'm gonna end it with some pier fishing tonight for some big old trout, and it's gonna be a good day. So this is probably gonna be a comp of all the fishing that I do today. So anyway, with that said, let's get into it. Holy crap, that was... She got the fish. She got the Spanish. Y'all, I'm back on the pier, trying my luck again. Had to go get a different rod because mine broke. So here we are, the little $40 rod from Half Hitch Tackle here in Navarre. Still just jigging. Jigging's the name of the game out here. So we'll see if the Lord allows me to hook up to a fish. Just doing a little bit of jigging with a sabiki rig. Just caught a little fish called a cigar minnow. Normally, just catch them. I've always seen them frozen, but they're supposed to be a really good bait. I have it out on my big pole. Y'all, I finally hooked up to a fish. It's a pinfish. He gone. See if I can get another one. I am right here in the surf zone. I'm not casting out far, putting people in danger, because I got surfers in front of me. There's a massive school of fish. Super shallow right now. I finally hooked up to a fish, so let's see what happens. I don't know if all of these are a bunch of pinfish. Maybe some whiting as well. But I'm super shallow right now. Like, figure I'd try here one more before I head to the causeway, just to see. All the fish moved to this side, so personally, I don't like fishing this close, just because I don't want some knothead to swim by and me to catch a person. But I just want to get a little bit of fish. I'm just on the back side of the sandbar, so that way I can get a little bit of bait. sheep's head. But right there, you may be able to see it, maybe not. I don't really know. I doubt very seriously I can even hook up to it with what I'm throwing, but let's see, he just moved out of the way. Yeah, I did see a massive school of bait. There's still a small school right there. Up there they are, directly beneath me now. Good, nice little pinfish. I need to grab a bite and I need to grab those pins because I want to put one on my my big pole in just a second because where I'm going, that'll be really good. So, but hey, we're catching something at least. And that may be the only thing that's down there. It's just a bunch of pinfish. I don't know. Well, there's a giant school of them in front of me, so. I got me an idea. There's a bunch of pinfish down there. I'll throw a bait that I know pinfish like. Oh, I had one. Oh, that was almost a fish. That's a fish. Hey. Who would have thought using an ultralight? So I guess those long squirrely fish I'm seeing down there are pinfish. Hey, I'll take one. I need some bait anyway. So I may officially start a food chain challenge. This is the first, well, this isn't really food chain because I'm using fish bites, but whatevs. See something flashing over there. Either the head of a Spanish or something. guess I'm just playing with these pinfish, but I ain't not complaining. Eat that one, ate. There we go. Got some bait now.
Good for a redfish.
Absolutely.
Problem is, I hadn't seen many in the past year or so.
Yeah. I'll let one go. That is a pretty pinfish.
Yeah.
More blue than, I always catch them with a little pink. I'll let that one go. Why not? I'll be nice to one of them at least. I need to put some more on there. That's what I need to do. I'm gonna watch the process too. So, thing of note with that fish that y'all saw me hook up to, it was a Spanish mackerel. I watched him eat it. I didn't have my little pin for my harness, so I was like, oh, I can just reel it in like this. Well, a dolphin come up and just smoked it. Like, the only bite I got, well, I had a few other bites here and there, but I was using a clear curly tail jig, paddle tail rather, jig that I got from K2 Custom Baits, and they were hitting it every time I turned around. Smack, smack, smack. I burned through like 4 of those swim baits today, just from teeth, just because they would hit the tail, they would hit the moving part, and then they wouldn't eat the hook. However, so I got given a little diamond spoon. I'll show it to you later. And Spanish finally hit it, like come up to the top, smoked it. But almost as soon as I hooked up to the Spanish, a dolphin, like porpoise dolphin, not mahi dolphin, a porpoise dolphin, come up and just smoked the Spanish mackerel. Like, it was interesting to watch. So, but I was reeling that reel as fast as I could, as y'all saw, because all I was worried about in that moment was getting that spoon back. It didn't ultimately matter because I didn't get anything else. But I mean, sometimes that happens. It's fishing, not catching. So I got out there at 6. I'll stop fishing at 9:20. And so 3.5 hours pretty much, one bite, one good bite. Like, if that dolphin, I probably would have caught that fish had it not been for that dolphin. But hey, that's okay. It happens. So that said, let's get to the next part. All right, y'all. We went from the pier. I didn't go the causeway. Ended up going back, but here we are on the beach. I just got this sabiki rig. So let's just see. pretty shell. I may not hook up to anything in this because I'm throwing through the surf, but you never know what could be there. Water is much cleaner than it was yesterday. Also, the fun fact, the current yesterday was pushing hard to the west. Now it's going hard to the east. It was I changed it to a chicken rig, and I put on a 3-ounce weight because the current's pushing so dang hard. And it's a pyramid weight, so it's not gonna get drug around as much, but it's probably may get buried in the sand a little bit better to kind of keep it in one place so it won't just get pushed. So I have fish bites on, a pompano rig, which is 2 little floats with 2 chartreuse colored hooks. So we'll see if anything eats it. And you're like, oh dude, something's on there. It's actually not. It's just the weight of grass and stuff. So it's just because now it's not moving. That's why it looks like that. If a fish eats it, it's just gonna act like this, not be so rhythmic there. Sometimes you just need to hear that sound, y'all. The water's still got some grass in it, but it is a lot cleaner than it was yesterday. Yesterday you couldn't even walk with all the grass. Now it's really not that bad. That was a terrible cast. Huh. Oh well. I saw it out there. See that fish bites on the top one. I meant to cast it back that way. I'm so far from my thing. Oh man, that was almost a really good shell. I get excited when I see pretty seashells. I can't help it. I hope whatever bites doesn't spool me, is all I can say. Doesn't run real far, is all I can say. Oh, there's the other one. It's good to know I can reel it back in and stick it back on there. Alright. Well, as you can see what I'm catching right now. LOL. Oh well, such is life. Sometimes you gotta deal with the seaweed, and this is technically a plant called sargassum. It smells horrible whenever it's rotting. Let it get hot in the sun and all that. It is no bueno, bruh. right, here we go. And I'm not even gonna yeet this one out there that far. There's a rip current that goes, see, goes from right there and cuts back around. So I'm just gonna throw it edge of that rip. I'm just gonna let it sit there. I don't want to sit here and just have to walk and walk and walk and walk and walk. Hard pass, bro. Here's the fish that I'm targeting. Pompano, whiting, maybe a ladyfish. I'd be happy with a pinfish. They sit in that rip. Rip currents are horrible for people to be caught in. They're great for fishing because that's where the fish hold up. Oh, I think he come off, dang it. Oh, that guy was so exciting. Last cast for the beach anyway. That was a high spot. Are you gonna sit for a few more minutes? Okay, now I got this thing situated. This is the end of this day fishing here in Navarre. I'm going to leave you here with the beach behind me because, you know, I love this place. And tonight's video will be its own thing, trying to catch trout. So with that said, I hope you enjoyed the video. Please like and comment. Jesus loves you. And if you ever want to know what Michael's doing, Michael be fishing.